Hi guys, it is Sandra here, and Jackson's sitting behind the camera, so if you see it wobbling, that is why. The other day, Jackson had his appointment, and I told you guys I would come back and kind of explain everything that went on and his diagnosis a little bit to the best of my understanding and things like that. So, as I already said, he got diagnosed with sensory processing disorder. Are you watching me?
Yeah.
Here, let me turn it so you can watch it. There. Now don't bump it, okay?
Good.
Don't bump it. Or do you want to come sit with me and watch on this side?
Yeah.
Okay, come over here.
No.
No? Okay. Anyway, so the appointment we had was at 3:30 p.m. and it went all the way till 6. It was a long appointment. Like I said previously, for those of you with a 2-year-old, you know that's a long appointment.
Mommy.
What?
There's Aki.
Yeah, that one's Aki.
Yeah.
Come here.
Aki's are gone.
Yep, it's all gone. Come here. Okay, so Jackson's 2.5. And for those of you who are new to my channel or don't know what's going on,
Mommy.
part of the problems we've been having are him choking and banging his head. What, honey?
Mommy.
What?
There's calling.
Yes. And banging his head, choking, and some tantrums, and some behavioral type things, and he's not sleeping through the night, all that kind of stuff. So, when we went in, okay, you'll say bye-bye at the end of the video, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So when we went in, they had a ton of questions to ask me, family history type stuff. They asked Jackson some questions. They took a book out and, you know, like which one's bigger, which one's smaller, and they had him hold some weighted ducks and tried to see which one was heavier, things like that. And then they played some games with him, puzzle games and just a bunch of different stuff, but it was all gauging his reaction to things and stuff like that. So at the very end of it is when she said, you know, it is sensory. He definitely has sensory processing disorder. In the future, as he gets older, he may have something else, and it could be just like a secondary diagnosis, the sensory processing disorder. But he is quite young, so they can't say for sure right now. They are saying they don't think he's showing any signs of autism or things like that. His older brother, Trevor, who has Asperger's, also has sensory processing disorder, but it's a secondary diagnosis to Asperger's. So, that being said, how I was explained to it is it's your brain communicating with your nervous system, and it gets all jumbled and confused, and that's where tantrums come in, and it causes problems with your senses being touch, taste, sight, hearing, and then also your sense of balance and things like that. So, why he's banging his head is how she explained is he's needing that extra stimulation, and she said something about it being biological, that he probably doesn't even realize he's doing it. It's as natural as breathing to him, that's just what he does to cope. Okay, here.
Fine.
Okay. I'm sorry. This is the only time I can really do it, and he's here asking for his blankies. So, what the next step is for us is we have to still get the swallow study done, which is going to be next week. And that's just going to absolutely rule out that there is any physical problem causing him to choke, because they want to make sure of that. Like, they want to make 100% sure. So that's going to be next week. Then he needs to see a neurologist for one more thing they want to rule out. They want to make sure he doesn't have like any brain tumors or anything like that, which she said she doesn't think he does, but there's a very slim possibility that that could be what it is, so they want to make sure and rule that out as well. And they want to also make sure that he hasn't done any damage already. What?
There's babies.
Yes, those are baby toys. And they want to make sure that he hasn't done damage already from the head banging that he has been doing. Once those two things are done, we're going to see a occupational therapist, a physical therapist, a speech and language pathologist. So that's kind of where we're at. I don't know how much therapy he's going to need or what kind of therapy. We just have to get evaled and then we'll go from there. I'm not sure how it's going to work out with me doing daycare. What? What? Yes. Like I said, I don't know how it's going to work out with daycare. What?
There's baby toys.
It is baby toys. Because I can't really leave the house to be taking him to therapy, but if that's the case, then that's what I'll have to do.
Mommy!
What?
It's baby toys.
Yes, it is. He gets very focused on one thing. As you can see, that's kind of why I'm leaving it in this video.
Mommy.
What?
There's baby toys.
Yes, it's baby toys. I'm kind of leaving it in the video so you guys can see some of his things he does, which is some of its typical 2-year-old behavior. So.
Mommy.
What?
There's baby toys.
Yes, I have those bins of baby toys in his room, and whenever we're in his room, he constantly has to show me that there's baby toys, and if I don't listen and say, yes, baby toys, like, he's not okay with it, and he'll throw a fit. Ha! 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 So, I don't know what's all going to happen. I'm not sure, but it's basically going to be trying to train his body, his nervous system and his brain to communicate together in synchronicity, to make things flow, so to speak. Because right now it's all jumbled.
Mommy.
What?
Welcome bathroom.
Yes, I did vacuum in here yesterday. Hey, can you say hi?
Hi.
Say hi, YouTube. Can you say YouTube?
No.
No? He's such a busybody. He just woke up. So, that's kind of where we're at. It's going to be a lot of trial and error, I'm assuming, trying to figure out what works for him and what helps him just cope with being who he is, and like I said, training his nervous system and his brain to communicate in a cohesive manner. So that's all I have for an update. I'm sorry it's not more descriptive and in-depth. I'm learning about it as well. If you're wondering what Trevor's sensory issues are, he chews on his shirts all the time. They're always, like that commercial, look like bacon neck, because he chews on them. And if you have a kid who does that, you know that after you wash it, you would think it would go back. It doesn't. It ruins the shirts after one time of doing it. So all of his shirts are like that. I'm constantly buying more t-shirts for him. And he licks things that aren't supposed to be licked, like the table or an entertainment center or a window, things like that. He bangs his head too, to some degree, just not as severely as this guy. He'll kind of just tap, 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 like really soft, gentle taps. Daddy's not here.
I'm working.
He's working.
Yeah.
Are you ready to say bye-bye now?
Bye-bye.
Here, they didn't see you. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Can you blow him a kiss?
What?
Like this. He goes. Say see you later.
See you later.
See you later. See you later. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. Okay, I'll stop it. Oh, he did gain weight, by the way. I found that out as his other appointment at the ENT the other day. He went with RSV. He went down to 20 pounds. He is back up to 27 pounds, which is great that he's gaining some weight. But he's wanting to leave, so I need to leave. So